What's going on, guys? Gomes here, back again on another MLB The Show 20 Diamond Dynasty video, and we have a huge news update because we have all the bosses all but confirmed. I'm 99.999% sure that this is going to be how it is based on the Twitter clues they released, and we have a news rundown for the rest of the content we're going to see this week and upcoming. So before we get into this one, make sure to leave a like down below on this video if you guys do enjoy. Subscribe to the channel, getting real close to 40 and then 50,000. We hit 38k last night. Thank you guys so much. Really appreciate all the support on YouTube. That being said, let's get into it because we have a good amount of stuff to talk about. So the fourth inning program bosses, we started to see clues yesterday on their Twitter. The first one we saw is that two of the bosses combined for 30 stolen bases or under, and the third boss is going to have over 300 stolen bases. So a lot of people, including myself, we're thinking that that kind of starts to narrow it down. I was assuming we're probably still going to see a pitcher within there. And then also, they also put out a tweet after my prediction video saying that one of them is a former MVP. So that was very interesting. It didn't really tell me a whole lot, but this morning we got a whole bunch new news. What we got was basically this audio and visual clip, or rather a video in layman's term, featuring 3 different ballparks, and you guys can hear the audio cue.
I mean, that fires me up right there. He is all over. His timing is spot on. You don't see that too much in today's game.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. Swinging a hard liner to center field. He dives. Did he catch that? He did.
So those are, of course, going to be the 3 teams featured, and we also saw that they have 16 All-Star Game appearances combined, which pretty much narrows it down to 3 guys, and that is going to be, 3 guys we talked about yesterday. Finally, as my controller's nearly dead, finally we really hit home. The first one is going to be for the Atlanta Braves. That is going to be a catcher, of course, as you guys could heard from the call, and that's going to be Joe Torre. I predicted this one as my backup catcher. Obviously, Yachty wasn't an option. I didn't read the right statistic about his stolen bases. This is his card from last year. I am excited. I personally am. I thought this card was really good. He's average enough defensively. Again, I am anticipating 95 to 96s for this boss round if the thing continues how they're going progressively, which I have no reason to believe they're not going to here. So Joe Torre, I think this would be a good card, good contact, good power, great vision, and then 80 plus blocking with 50 speed. Give me it. I would be very happy with Joe Torre, getting him on my team. The next one is going to be Felix Hernandez. To clarify, Joe Torre has 9 All-Star Game appearances, Felix Hernandez having 6, and Jacoby Ellsbury, who we're going to talk about in a second, has 1, which of course equals up to the 16 goal we're looking for. And this is, of course, going to be the bombshell. I guarantee you most people are going to just, I usually say this a joke, but people are literally going to act like they have rabies, frothing from the mouth, waiting and anticipating for this card, and I don't blame you. I'm in the exact same tugboat as you right now. I'm tugging it to this card. Felix Hernandez would be amazing. Such great pitch mix. I do not think he would have outlier quirk on that sinker, but it's still going to come in 95 miles an hour. The 4-seamer does go over 100, and then a good changeup, velo differential, and then a bunch of break on that sweeping curveball and slider. Great per 9s. If this card is even a little bit worse, maybe I could see that possibly like a couple ticks down on each per 9. It would still be phenomenal. And then not Jacoby Ellsbury, that's Adam Wainwright. Jacoby Ellsbury is a little bit harder to say what his card's gonna look like, because we've never really gotten like a 96 Jacoby Ellsbury, at least with the new rating system since MLB 18. So what you could expect, obviously, is near 99 speed, diamond defense, hopefully at least 60 arm strength. That would be appreciated. A good lefty bat with a nice swing. I imagine he's not going to have a ton of power versus lefties still. They'll probably bump it up to around 65 or so, but he's going to be a righty killer with still plenty enough contact against lefties, decent vision, and then a ton of speed. So honestly, I'm happy with all three bosses, and I'm definitely happy that granted, I got clues. It was kind of rigged. Last year, we didn't really get clues. This time, we did. But I had all three of these guys listed in my favorites or backups in my prediction video yesterday. Damn it. So I'm kind of proud about that. Let me know what you guys think out of Jacoby Ellsbury, Felix Hernandez, and Joe Torre. Who do you guys think you are going to pick? Obviously, we have not seen the official stats yet for any of them, but I am very excited to see what it's going to be. I think it is a good round of bosses. I know some people's going to be disappointed about maybe Joe Torre or Jacoby Ellsbury. They're going to think it's going to be a Felix show. I really don't think so. I think it's going to be great options, and I'm very anticipating Friday. Moving on to the rest of the news on Tuesday, tomorrow. I love how we actually talked out of order, but tomorrow we're going to see a Future Stars player in set 22 headliner pack. Again, they put out their infamous question mark clue, which at this point I don't really know if that's gonna mean anything to you. It sure as shit doesn't mean anything to me because they blatantly either lied or didn't know who the headliner was gonna be last time. Cole Hamels did not fit the description for the question marks they had in set 21, so who knows. The clue, as you guys saw, it's had 16 letters, I believe, on the first name and 4 letters on the last name. Possibly they're typing in Future Stars somewhere within there, but there's no space, which makes it really weird. If you're thinking of basic grammar, that obviously wouldn't make any sense. But neither does how they approach the set 21. Again, I'm quite sure it was an error. I don't think there's anybody that's mistaking that many letters, because the last name had 11 and Hamels does not have 11. I just recounted. It definitely does not have 11, but it is going to be a Future Star player, likely at least 96, 95, 97 overall. Not really sure who it could be. I went ahead and looked at all the top 30 prospects for each and every team. There's absolutely nobody that I could see that fits the 16-letter first name bill that doesn't have a space in their name at some point. So really have no idea what to expect as far as that goes. And then let's move on to Friday for the content that we're going to see there. Of course, that is going to be once the 4th inning program does drop. We're going to have, again, likely Joe Torre, Felix Hernandez, and Jacoby Ellsbury drop. And alongside that, we're going to see a brand new showdown for the 4th inning, a new conquest map, and I'm thinking we're going to see 3 new diamond players in the 200-star henchman pack, because I think the general approach last year was as soon as we started getting diamonds in the pennant race pack, which we got this last time, we started to see diamonds in the 200 program star pack. So I think that's going to stay consistent. Maybe it is not. Either way, even if it is diamonds, they're not going to be something grand. It's going to be 85s, 86s, but still nonetheless a bunch of diamonds that we should be getting this week. And then also on Friday, we are of course getting another headliner pack that's going to be an award series legend player in set 23. That's all we really know. We don't know who it's going to be. We don't have any sort of clues. So yeah, and that's about all we know for content this week. Like I said, not much that they have on the schedule. I don't know, this probably is going to be the whole content drop this week because the 4th inning program is usually quite substantial, or any program, not just the 4th inning in particular. But moving on to stuff that we know is coming soon. Ranked seasons is going to be ending pretty soon. June 8th is when the end of this season is going to wrap up. So you guys have approximately 2 weeks or so in order to get World Series. We're still pushing. We were doing real well on stream last night. Hopefully this can finally be the year, finally be the season that we are able to achieve the 900 World Series rank. Battle Royale, I also anticipate we are getting something new there pretty soon. It was, I believe, on the 5th of May that we did see the new Flawless. I'm doing a draft right now. Sneak peek on the gameplay tonight. It's going to be about Matt Kemp. So that should be fun. Hopefully we can go 12-0. But yeah, Flawless, the last time we saw rewards was on the 5th of May. We saw Zobrist and Tom Glavine. So I would again assume maybe the same week or the week before, probably next week. I think we're going to see new flawless players in the Battle Royale pack. And then also we have a new event coming pretty soon. Of course, we got the edition Switch It Up 2 that just has different rules and such. But we're going to have brand new rewards coming on the 2nd once this one does expire. So that should be cool. We're starting to see some pretty good diamond players in there. And if nothing else, I don't really play events that much, but they're nice and cheap diamonds. The Eddie Murray is quite cheap, for example. I think he's only going for, Fred McGriff's going for 33, and Eddie Murray is going for 28. For a 94 overall switch hitting first baseman, hard to complain. So excited to see what we are going to find out as far as that goes. That's next week, Tuesday. And yeah, that's pretty much going to wrap up the news that we have for this week on Monday. If they do release the stats prior to Friday, we'll have another news update video. However, I don't think they're going to do that. They haven't done that before. But then again, they haven't dropped a bunch of bombshell clues on us like this before this year either. So again, let me know what you guys think. Felix, Joe Torre, and Jacoby Ellsbury, without seeing stats, who do you guys pick? I know you guys 95% are going to say Felix Hernandez, but I'm very excited to see what Friday is going to entail. So if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like down below. Thank you all for watching. Hope you guys have a great rest of the day. There goes some Saudi Eats.